Dr. Gravener, DO, MD, PhD, PsyD,
DDS,
DC is a chiropractor as well. Oh my goodness. Well, Sam, you had a good. I enjoyed watching your game. It seemed like you guys had a good time. 20-17 finish. It got a little hairy there at the end when your body decided to give you a fat migraine and try to step in the way of victory. But no, it is not this day. Not today, Satan.
It's okay. Pros play with pain.
Yeah, you are a pro. For those who listen to the podcast, Sam, I think you've joined us for at least, I want to say 2, but I don't know why I feel like it's been 3.
It's been 2
episodes so far, which because Manny is often thrown in the doghouse, he might join us again soon. We've gotten some great feedback on our podcast episodes. We've done 17 of them. I can't believe we've done that many already. The cadence has been inconsistent, and that really, it's the summer. Our co-host, he's gonna be fine, but our co-host Andrew did recently get laid off, so he is enjoying the summer, but will be looking for a job. I want to be respectful of him. He's the producer of the podcast, and just his time and him, using it how he wants to. And then I've just been traveling for work. I'm done with that for a while now and been able to stream more, which has been nice, but there's just not that much to talk about. We covered the AMG debacle and final, the botching really is what we'll look back on this and call it. But other than that, besides the XWA and the community-led project, which is gonna start rolling out updates and public statements soon, like there isn't much to talk about. So just not as many episodes right now.
Fair.
Yeah,
we could maybe do a breakdown of the 312 league at some point, but
yeah,
until more stuff happens,
that would be cool. People aren't submitting their lists. It would be hard to. It would be a lot to ask, I think, of people to remember to do that. But we can definitely talk about what we've noticed from our experiences in streaming as well.
Yeah.
So Sam, I got in a little bit of a heated debate. It was pretty civil, but it felt heated just because of the claim that I made. But I was making the claim that for as long as I've played online X-Wing and as long as I've played in-person X-Wing, as you as being a newer person at tabletop online X-Wing, I feel like the variance that I experienced playing in person just feels like a slightly different game than when I play online. You have a small sample. How do you feel so far about when you've played in person, which you probably aren't playing as much in person right now, versus your experience so far playing online?
So far, anecdotally, playing online, my dice have been very hot. But
yeah, that game was wild. The game
today. Yeah, the game today was pretty intense. Do you notice swingingness where it's like one player will be really cold and one player will be really hot, and there'll be like these like moments of swinging extreme to the other? That's what I noticed on tabletop, and that's some people were like, well, you have no data. It's like that's just what I've noticed. I don't know. I respect a very low stakes conspiracy theory, so whatever you want to believe in. Right, I know. I mean, I think some people expect me to just sit, like at like 12 at midnight and just be rolling dice in Tabletop Simulator to prove a point that someone's gonna dismiss with some sort of like qualifying issue with the data anyway. So it's like, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I mean,
it's like, oh well, you clearly aren't factoring in this. I'll be like, well, then that null and voids all of the data I just collected.
Right, but the data suggests that maybe there's something wrong, but who knows? Who really knows?
Does it? Do you have data that would suggest that?
No, I don't. Okay, I'm saying your data. By
somebody in Discord. They're gonna be like, "What data? You can't say that! I'm gonna kill you and your family."
Listen, I'm a guest on a stream. I can say whatever I want. That's and true. Have it not be.
Yeah, get us taken down once and for all. As Thaden would say, rest in peace, Bernard Hill. Bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. We're like an Oliphant just storming through the public.
Don't talk about yourself that way, Nick.
I'm not. Well, I'm not that overweight. Certainly not an Oliphant. Go Seven Sun says Innkeeper banned. Somebody mods chat ban, please. Thank you.
3 1 2 3 1 2
3 1 2. I did invite Tony to join us if he wants to join to represent the Seven Sons in commentary. You can't say I'm biased if we do that. If he declines, then we could be biased because it's all Tony's fault. Clearly, he's not allowed to have other things going on in his life. He has kids. He has a family. X-Wing always comes first. I think has always been the play. I think most of you would give up your families in a heartbeat to play a game of online X-Wing.
For no stakes.
For no stakes. No stakes, no chicken, no protein at all.
Yeah, nothing at all.
Let's talk about these lists. Chance engagement, both of them getting a little creative. We got meta pieces and we've got, non-meta pieces. It is an extended event, the team league, so it is cool to see. We see a Lambda shuttle featured in this game, which is always cool. The space cow, as people say. What list do you want to break down? Do you want to break down our boy Steven, or do you want to do the Seven Sons list? Boo! Seven Sons! Boo!
Give me the Seven Sons list. I'll let you have fun breaking down Steven's.
All right, Steven Weiland, one of the sweetest, nicest guys in X-Wing. Seriously, such a delight to. He's very good. He is Mr. Republic of Team USA, the XTC champions, the X-Wing team champion, X-Wing team championships champion. So he just stormed through the combine and became the Republic player for that team, and he played so well. And so even though he's playing Rebels, which is another one of his favorite factions, we do have Republic as a wild card. So in the future, we might see Steven tap into his roots, as they say, and steamroll people with hyper efficient 4-point arcs. Maybe in the future we'll be so lucky to see that on stream. But for now, we've got a Rebel list with Hera Syndulla leading off the order. She in the B-Wing. Okay, we're talking B-Wing Hera, folks. We're talking 5-point B-Wing Hera. She's got swarm tactics, fire control system, ion torpedoes, seismic charges. We've got the stabilized foils and the Blade Wing prototype, which I don't remember the Blade Wing lets you do if it matters. It just adds a slot. That's exciting.
Yeah,
it has a gunner slot that is not being used.
Yes.
Then we've got Bowie Wedge, as Steven likes to call him, Bowie, David Bowie Wedge. It's a trap, Predator, advanced proton torpedoes. He's got that shield upgrade built in, an R2A3, a single time use. He can basically link, not actions, but acquire a lock after doing an action. So his ability to get in and hit something hard with a double modded APT is certainly gonna factor into this game, as it looks like Lee is just putting everybody on one side of the board. So this is gonna be a really interesting game. It's gonna be a clash of the Titans. Luke Skywalker, or Duke Dirt Farmer, as I like to call him, is the alternate universe of Oral Knots videos. If you haven't seen the Oral Knots Star Wars videos, you should watch them. They're very stupid and very funny. It's like dubbing over Star Wars with really stupid stuff. He's got instinctive aim, attack speed, proton torpedoes, R2D2, and he's also quite hopeful. Lastly, benthic 2 tubes in the U-Wing. I2, but will probably be swarmed up to I6 at least once or twice in this game. Marksmanship, perceptive co-pilot. Jyn Erso to be thrown around evades. Turn focuses into evades, and Hera can throw focuses to people and they become evades. Very, very good. That is the 4-ship Rebel list. We'll throw it over to you, Sam, to do the Seven Sons.
Right. So
Lee Holland.
We've got Imperials. We've got Darth Vader in the TIE Advanced. Correct Vader, as I like to refer to him. This is the starter pack Vader. Hate, ion missiles, afterburners. It is, yeah.
Why did I think he had Oh yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. He doesn't have Battle of Yavin. I think that's better for a chance, to be honest. Anyways, I agree with you.
I agree. Yeah, correct Vader, shield upgrade built in. We got Soontir Fel, who's quickly become my favorite piece in the game. This is Battle over Endor, Soontir Fel. Apex Predator, no escape. What is this called? Blank signature, feedback emitter. He's got the ability to boost or barrel roll after shooting, which is not an action, so we get to do some crazy shenanigans with that. We're rocking Captain Faroff with Ion Limiter Overdrive and Captain Hark. And then Lieutenant Sai, an extended piece. Fire control system, Palp, and ST321. So we're going to be coordinating, getting some locks, spending Palpatine Force, generating a lot of actions.
It'll be interesting. ST312, to be quite fair.
That is the superior ST.
So Sam, I'm going to ask you a favor. I want you to be the dice cam caddy, if you don't mind. Whenever they leave the dice in the dice box, if you can become a color that isn't used by a player, which I don't think you can do anyways, and clear out the dice. If you don't mind doing that real quick, the road dice are
Yes.
I would just turn off the dice cam, which I can do, and I don't mind doing, but then I always forget to turn it back on because there's something happening that distracts me.
I got you.
Woo! Yeah, there we go, Sam. Let's go, Sam. Nice. All right, so officially this game is underway. We are playing Chance Engagement. If you missed it, that's what we're doing here. This is game 5. The series is tied 2-2. I beat Robert, Sam beat Kenton, Tony beat Marcel, and I'm missing one. Mark, Mr. Biddy Bumbo, probably the best player in the league, conveniently subbing for Joel, beat Daniel this morning. So this is the ultimate game. I will say there is a lot. There's one thing that Steven has going for him is he has the ability to have a bunch of high initiatives in his list. Empire can't do nothing about that with their I3s.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting. We're setting up for an engagement right at the bottom of the map. Soontir is going to...
So Wedge and Luke are flipped on the overlay as well.
Yeah. Soontir is going to be in an awkward position pretty quickly here, I think. Unless we're just going to zoom him straight past the engagement.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's probably going to... It's tough. Also, Swarm Tactics turns off Apex Predator.
Yeah, notably a pretty important interaction in this match.
Yeah, the ability for Luke to instinctive aim a Torp is very scary for Soontir.
Mm-hmm.
First player is going to matter a lot in the next engagement, especially. I don't know if there's going to be shots traded between Faroff and Benthic. If there is, I would be surprised if Benthic took any damage when you have Focus Evade. But Luke also has to be careful because there's 3 ships right there that could easily broadside him.
Right. I think we're gonna see Wedge and Hera kind of counter that pretty effectively, but
yeah, because what are you threatened by? Faroff, you can't take locks, so
exactly.
Sure. The easiest thing to kill will be the Lambda, but
I was gonna ask, what's your target priority here as Rebels?
Well, I think knowing that Empire has to be careful with its aces at the bottom because they could all of a sudden get hit 3 times by I6s or I5. I think you can use that to your advantage and kind of hedge your bets towards anything and then just start shooting it at the Lambda at Psy. I would be careful. Luke could get like 2-shotted is what I'm worried about. Even
Luke could get walloped here.
Yeah, so he's gonna have to be a little careful. One thing I could see him doing is like a 4 straight attack speed.
That would be pretty solid.
Because if he does that, I don't know. Vader, I would be so surprised if Vader 2 hearts to the middle of the board facing kind of almost nothingness.
Vader's got a pretty clear 1 bank to...
if he 1 banks, I think he could catch Luke. Yeah, that's true. And then he could link his actions. Psy could be coordinating here as well.
We're going to see a lot of actions this turn.
So maybe Luke just 1 straight.
Do you collapse down with Hera and Wedge?
Yeah, I think, well, I don't know if you can fit. I don't think they can both bank 1 bank. I think.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I think because then you bump. But I don't think they're going to just 1 straight. That would be, you'd be giving up your flank to those I6s. Man, this is going to be a game. Woo!
Yeah, this is already a pretty interesting set of decision trees.
JJ saying, oh man, 312 about to suffer its first loss of the season. Oh, those are fighting words.
312, 312.
312 crew. Or what's the Nashville area code? You're still a 312 crew boy because you just moved from Chicago, but
yeah, I was gonna say
it's like 614.
Yeah,
whatever bullshit it is.
Let me look it up. 615. You were 1 off.
Wait, are you serious?
I think so. Yeah.
I just pulled those numbers out of my ass, dude. I had no idea what they. Are you serious? It was one off. That's almost impressive. So. I'm gonna give myself a little half pat on the back there for that one.
Alrighty, here we go.
So Swarm Tactics is gonna play a role here. The Benthic is gonna need to come get close enough to Hera to be able to use it. Don't know. I don't think Luke will get close enough to Hera to use it, but if you're able to swarm Luke, that'll be pretty nice.
Yeah, it seems difficult to do.
Yeah, they're range 2 of each other right now.
Yeah, without exposing Luke to some pretty hefty shots here.
All right. Lee is first player. That is huge. I think that is very big. More information for Steven here.
Okay.
Here, yep, comes Benthic. Now I don't think we saw locks taken on obstacles or anything because Farov can jam. I think the shuttle can too.
The shuttle, let's see.
Gonna pass over a focus to Hera, and are we making it an evade now? Don't have to.
The shuttle does have a red jam.
Yeah, it's not gonna jam anybody this turn, but Farov could certainly jam somebody.
Shuttle ambles forward. Coordinates.
Focus. Okay. And then ST321 will allow you to lock.
Mm-hmm.
You will be able to lock Benthic. Yep. Benthic will not be getting shot by Sai this turn. Lieutenant Sai, arguably, I think, the best Lambda pilot, and right next to... There it is. Yep. Time to jam. I think it's time to jam, or at least block.
Yeah, this is dicey.
Let's see what that blocks. It doesn't block Wedge per se, unless he went straight. I think it blocks Hera. Oh, it might not even block Hera. I think if they both bank... Well, Hera one bank clears, it looks like. And there is the jam.
Jam onto Hera? Sure. That is probably the correct choice there.
Yep. So Farov going to be a big disruptor in this game. Oh, man.
Luke turned up. Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Choosing violence.
I think the thought process is if Luke can survive. And here comes Vader.
It's a big if.
Vader is about to get into range 1 with a burner's charge.
Seems reluctant to spend it.
Hera can still focus and pass and evade to Luke, though.
True. Okay.
So Luke, I guess his thought process is if he can survive here, he can regen and run away, come back. Although you do need that gun in the fight.
Right. You've got a pretty good exit vector with Luke here, but then he's not shooting anything and maybe scoring a point, but...
Yep. It's like the only place Farov can go next turn would be like a 3 bank. We'll get there when we get there. Oh.
Interesting.
Wow. Okay. He's not going to have Luke. He's going to lock Hera. Spend a force to focus. Okay. Here comes Soontir with the 3 bank.
Yep.
So I think we know that unless somehow you bump into Luke, Luke's going to get swarmed. And just boosting, so we'll not have... He has Palpatine as a mod, and we'll have... He might have a reroll as well. Oh, Wedge. Ooh. Does Wedge have arc on Vader? He might. I think he might. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, that's tight. You go for it here, right? You take the lock.
Yep.
And
you take a lock. You hope you have Vader, or yeah, Vader in your arc. Unless he, yeah, there you go. And so now Hera maybe does get blocked. I wonder what Hera did. Yep, gets blocked 2 straight. The Hera will not have a shot on Vader. Vader will have a shot on her. Can red focus? I think you do.
Yeah, you probably have to.
You got to do it. Now, do you make it an evade now? I don't. Oh, yeah, it's going to. Okay, so we're already splitting some shots up here. Everyone's shooting at different people for the rebel side. And we're gonna check the swarm. Definitely have Luke.
You get the swarm on Luke, which is nice. But and again turns off Apex Predator for Soontir.
Yep.
So
Soontir, I don't even know. Does Soontir get no escape? Let's see. If you're shooting at Hera, no.
Right.
All right, here we go. Into Hera. And there you go, full string. Spend the focus. A little scary, but you're fine. You got 2 force still, so. Hera is gonna spend the evade.
Yep.
3 shields.
Looks good. Clear these dice out for that one.
And now looking to get half here. Soontir's got range 2 on Hera. Single mod with Palp, and I believe no rerolls. They're reading over. No escape is such a weird.
Yeah. that was a how does no escape work again moment.
Well, there you go. Who needs blanks when you roll not blanks? Hera takes it all. Just like that down to 2 health.
Palp being spent. Yeah. This is kind of the problem with Hera, right?
Yeah, it's tough. It wasn't expecting. I would have expected Farroff to do that, but it's tough. You do have him. Okay, you do. You have double modded advanced proton torpedo here into Vader. If honestly, it would have been like game over if you don't have that shot. Like you have to have this shot. So now you're hoping for some dice, to say the least.
See what we get.
Wow, there you go.
That'll do.
That will do, Piglet. 4 hits and a crit. At least 2 going through. Vader rolls to wow. Wow, okay. Vader into the hole.
We got a game.
That's half on Vader. Vader is worth more than Hera at half. The crit is a weapons failure. Woo! Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Oh gosh, what is this game?
Just a bloodbath immediately.
And Sai's not going to have any mods into... We'll see. Well, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Sorry. Luke, shooting range 1 into Farroff here, has a lock, has his force. Oof.
Ooh.
Do you just reroll everything here? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I mean, cash it in.
He's gonna save a focus. He's gonna save a focus result. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Hey, well, 3. It could have been better, but hey, crit. Farroff gets an auto evade and takes shields.
Yep.
2 away from half. Farroff, 4-pointer. And now Hera. You think you just go range 0?
I would.
Hera facing a range 0 shot and a range 3. Gets 2 hits though.
Okay.
And he gets the evade, takes 1 more. And now I don't My brain is racing with all the things that could happen next turn, and we're still shooting. All right, range 3 from Psy. This is unmodded. 2 unmodded shots going in. Oh, is that a hit? I think it is.
Yeah, it looks like it. 2 hits.
They pulled the results away. What happened?
Pulled it. That was weird.
So 2. Hera gets an evade, is still alive on 1. Probably going to die to the range 0.
Yeah.
Probably.
Wait, do they have too many? Yeah, they have too many. She rolled 2, got 1 evade. Was she on?
I guess there was. I don't know what that was. So Hera dies, I guess.
Huh. I'm confused.
Double evades, takes 1. That was onto Luke. Okay. Me too. Citra's all confused.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's gonna be tougher to come back from then.
Yeah, you got Vader with weapons on 2 hull. You've got a Protorp, 2 Protorps with Luke. He's only taken 1 damage. And you have a Feroth that I don't think can go anywhere. So Benthic rolls natties.
Wow.
And Psy rolls natties. Yikes. Okay.
Okay. Give me that kind of game.
That kind of game. All right, so 6-4. Steven down by 2. He's 1 away from half on Feroth, which would get him even. He's 2 away from killing Vader. And Psy would still need to take C10. You need 4 damage in the Psy to get half. But Benthic's going to crash in this turn, so that's a big gun there. You just got to make room for your X-Wings.
How aggressive are you with the X-Wings this turn? I feel like we got to make up some ground here.
Oh, that's a good question. Well, we know... I think you go all in on Psy here. Psy can't afford to go too fast without bumping, right? So do you one bank? You either one bank Psy. I think you do. I think you do a 1 bank with Psy. And
do you 1 bank away with Psy? There's no way you turn in, right?
Because you can never turn around with those things.
Yeah.
So you do have a rear shot. And Wedge is stressed, so he's not turning around. Luke might K turn.
I kind of like the 4K with Luke. Benthic clears out. You get the 4K. You maybe catch Soontir.
Does Vader try to? I think Vader has to try to disengage.
Yeah, Vader 3 hards out and runs away.
To the left?
To the left is what I would do.
This is 3 hard. Yeah, that shouldn't hit the cloud. And that's the thing, though. Vader running away, that helps Steven a lot. And then as long as Luke is around, a double modded Protorp like looms. So he's going to have to be, I mean, he gets shot by a Protorp, he might as well be dead in terms of what you would roll on average. You probably roll a blank in your greens.
Makes sense.
Vader needs a 1 straight and he's fine. That would seem like a bad idea, to say the least.
I mean, I would love it.
Because I think Feroth is just stopping. I just don't know what Feroth can do here. I don't think you can fit a boost anywhere.
Yeah.
Can you fit a boost over a Wedge? I don't think so. You don't even have to do it, so you could just I think you either way.
Yeah, it's tight. The obviously the move with Feroth got you Hera, but now you're kind of stuck.
You're kind of stuck, and you're about to present. I mean, so Soontir, I think Soontir, can you fit? I think you probably do like a barrel roll to the right and just like 2 straight, and you got a nice shot. But that's scary too, because if Benthic is in your face, and Luke turns around and he fires a Protorp at you.
Yeah, I think Empire really has to be playing around this Luke 4K, especially if Feroth stops.
Yeah, and if Luke 4Ks, then I think Benthic has to do like a 3 bank. I think Two bank might get him past that lane.
I think you're fine with either way.
This is a really big turn though. So
yeah.
Lee is the advantage right now, but there are a couple of areas of concern. And man, are we glad that Wedge had that APT into Vader?
Yeah.
Woo! That would have felt real bad if he didn't have that shot.
Skin of his teeth.
All right. And Lee can't figure out what to do with Vader. So taking a little while here this turn.
Yeah,
players. Oh, here I think we're ready. Oh no.
No, still.
Steven, the universal signal that I think it's time we get going. When you drop your dice in the dice box, your road dice. All right, I think we're good.
Yeah, I guess you can 3 bank with Vader if Luke doesn't 4K. That's so dicey. All right, well, we're gonna find out in a second. There's no world where you pivot with the U-wing here, is there?
Like, who are you worried about getting shot? I would be worried about getting shot. You know swarm tactics anymore, right? So you are an I2. So
yeah,
pivoting and only having the 1 agility.
I want to
stop roll Hark coming. With unlimited override, you can barrel roll, I guess.
Mm-hmm. All right. Even as first player.
I don't know if he can fit a barrel. It'll depend on where Benthic ends up going, because he might block something like that. Baroff is a 3, Benthic is a 2. Benthic's going to go first. Let's see what Benthic ended up doing. So that definitely means we're not seeing a K turn from Luke, I would imagine.
Yeah, that takes that out of the question.
Double focus. Gonna throw Luke a focus. Does it become an evade? No, I'm gonna go to Wedge. Okay.
Interesting.
There's the
bank. Turns in. Yep.
Is he gonna jam?
Sure looks like. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay.
So red jam. Wedge again. Wedge doesn't perform the focus action. No, he's jamming. He can jam 2 ships at once.
That doesn't seem right.
I don't think so.
So I've missed something. After you perform a he coordinated a jam to Faroff and then jammed himself.
Oh, so he jammed both ships at the same time. Nice.
Yeah, that's a good play.
That's going to be a gas clouding for Faroff, who does not take an ion, but will be strained. I don't think it matters. He's not getting shot at by anybody.
Yeah, this is probably the best thing you could have done with Faroff if. Oh.
Wait. How can you boost onto a gas cloud?
Hang on.
Is there something that lets you do that?
I don't think so. It shouldn't be.
Is it override? That's not allowed. Yeah, there's no way you can do that.
Yeah.
What are we doing here? What's going on here? What the heck?
What are you talking about?
You can boost onto a gas cloud?
You can't. Can you not ailerons onto a gas cloud?
No, you can't do that. It's still a boost. It can still fail. So if you hit an obstacle, you can't boost onto an obstacle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let me see. I can fix this then. All right.
Yeah, it's no longer a maneuver. You used to be able to do it, but they errated it. I think it should say on the card the errated version, though.
All right, so now I'm just flipping that, and I'm on the thing. All right,
but at least you're facing the right way. There you go.
But I can't shoot. So,
all right. Yeah, you used to be able to do stuff like that. It was a maneuver in the olden days.
Right. Yeah. So Faroff ends up pointing kind of the direction you want him to be pointing, but
yeah, just not shooting. So
yeah, which is huge. Huh.
So he has to. I mean, he's absolutely preparing for Vader to skippity bop.
Yeah,
Where else would Vader go? 100%. Great. I mean, a Vader one straight would be shocking. I would be so shocked by that. Oh.
Yeah, that's a big block too.
But not really a lot of good shots coming in. If Faroff can't shoot, Sai's gonna get a shot, but he doesn't have any tokens. He has a target lock on Benthic right now.
Benthic lock. He's got Palp. I mean, it's not really a mod, but Vader.
Oh, Vader does bump.
Bumps wedge.
Okay, what did he do? Wow. Did he do one straight?
He looks like he did. Yeah.
Wow, I'm shocked by that. That's wild. Mind games.
One bank.
One bank. Okay, so, okay. And here comes Soontir.
Luke's in trouble.
Yeah.
No other commentary. Just yeah.
I mean, I've seen worse. We'll see. It's if Luke brings out the blank skis, then
yeah. I've seen Luke survive.
So, ooh, there you go. I think that was Soontir.
It better be.
Well, Luke's rolling one die. Somebody's rolling one die right now. Oh, this was Wedge rolling range 0. I got it. Okay. Now Soontir or Vader. Into Benthic.
Weapons failure. Doesn't have a lock on Benthic, right?
I think it's range 1 though.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So 2 in the Benthic. Yeah, and gonna continue the Benthic because Sai could finish off Benthic here. So 3 dice into the tubes. And I don't think you can do no escape here.
Yeah, it should just be Apex. They're counting.
Well, maybe you can. At range 1, although Soontir isn't, so you can't count Soontir for himself, so it would be 2-2. No.
Yeah.
And no blanks to be found. Jeez. Can you roll any evades? No, that's not good. 2 tubes down to 4. That's half.
It is
so
half.
Lee pulling away right now. Steven needing some luck. It's 8-4. Heroic, what were you saying about that upgrade? That's true. So now double modded here from Sai. 4 dice into Benthic, who has not rolled an evade yet. Now's the time to try to roll 1. Oh, God.
I was going to say, so he's due.
He has the force. He's going to spend it and then keep the lock. No, re-roll 1. For a blank. There's a chance. Roll an evade, buddy. Benthic. Hey, he might not die. He's not going to die yet. Takes 2. What's the crit, though?
Looks like
Fuel leak. Yeah. Ooh, not great when Vader exists, but probably gonna die soon anyways.
You got range 1 into Vader.
You got range 1 into Vader. I don't think any mods. So. Oh, Benthic.
That'll do. Going
No, he's shooting into
Psy.
Psy? Oh. Okay. So Psy rolls another natural evade. Down to 1
Lambda.
shield, I think.
Lambda is just very evasive creature.
Yeah. Something about a 1 agility always rolling a natural evade on TTS that really just drives me insane. Oh my god, it's so annoying. So the lock was spent, right? Psy re-rolled. So that should be gone.
I did reroll, yes.
And Wedge stayed stressed. Did he? Did he red focus?
I don't see why he would have. He was not getting a...
Unless, no, I don't know. He would have...
Ah, okay.
Oh, who shot at Wedge to make him spend his own focus token? I guess they just removed it a while ago. I was gonna say I didn't remember seeing it for the whole engagement, so I was just curious. I can't say I understand Wedge stress focusing there when you need to turn around.
Yeah, don't love it.
So 5 to 9. Okay. I would imagine. Does Luke just 4K or does he Talon roll? You just need to catch Vader, right?
Yeah, I think Talon roll probably gives you the best arc on Vader.
Where does Benthic go? Can they do a 4 straight? I think he can 4 straight over.
But then what are you doing?
I don't know.
Like, you're not scoring a point at that point. You're not.
It's this game is so weird because everyone's just in a clusterfuck of bumps.
Yeah.
Like, I'm on the edge of my seat, but it's also just like not really a dogfight.
Trying to figure out what you do with Vader here, because you want Psy to go somewhere. Unless Psy just stops. I guess that blocks Benthic if Benthic tries to do anything but a 4 straight.
Yeah, I don't. Wedge is just so out of position. Like, we can't. What can he do?
Yeah.
Nothing.
I mean, he can range 0 into Psy is about what he's gonna do.
Just everyone will bump Faroff, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, Faroff's gonna have to move. So, well, I guess he could stop onto the gas cloud if he really wanted to and not shoot again. But I don't know. Otherwise, he's in the way. He's in the way of people if he doesn't stop.
It's not a terrible play.
It doesn't seem that bad, right? Like, and I think you have to give Luke.
Yeah, this makes sense.
So you're at least not going to get jammed this time. I just don't see how you get jammed.
Yeah. So, Psy doesn't go anywhere.
To the side touch. But it looks like he's overlapping Benthic.
Only enemy ships.
Touching Benthic, okay. So that helps Benthic, I guess. Unless he gets shot up by Faroff, then it doesn't matter.
Faroff.
Yeah, Faroff.
Yeah.
There you go. So probably going to kill Benthic here. Benthic has got 2 left.
This is a dead Benthic.
That's a sad dead Benthic. That would be 3 more points. And probably enough for the game, unless you find a way to kill Vader. And even that isn't going to get you enough points.
Yeah. Luke does
Wedge
4K.
really needed to not. I just don't get it. I don't.
Yeah, now Wedge is doing nothing.
It's just not. I mean, you got 2 guns. Why are we stressing ourselves?
Lock Fair off? Yeah.
Sure.
The problem is, like, this wedge play means that you're kind of locked into Talon rolling next turn.
Yep.
And Fair off might not even be in your arc.
And there you go with the afterburners out of arc.
Yeah. Okay, so how does Steven win this?
I don't know. I don't think he can. His wedge is the wedge play just confuses the hell out of me. I'm not trying to harp on it. I just don't understand why. You know that you're not the target priority. You have 3 shields.
Question. Can I ask a judge question?
Yeah, what's up?
So can Vader do his action stuff after he afterburners, even though he's stressed?
No. He can just afterburners if he's already stressed.
I thought it's an action, so I thought he could link his.
You can't do actions while stressed. Afterburners grants you the opportunity to do it. It'll even says under afterburners even while stressed. Actions are required. Gotcha. No stress. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. G to G. Well, you're gonna come back and you're gonna find out we came back somehow. Huh. All Luke needs to do is just instinctive aim, kill.
Yeah. Ooh. Does he have range 2 there? No, that's range 1 for sure.
I mean, Suture does need to be a little
careful.
He's just gonna focus there. Cool.
Well, he gets the free evade, and he's got.
Well, he doesn't get the free evade. He just gets an eyeball result conversion. So it is good,
sure,
but it's
yes,
not.
Yes.
If he rolls blanks, they're still blanks.
That's true.
Doesn't get any rerolls for defense. So here we go with a range 1 shot into Luke. He gets to reroll 2 dice, Apex Predator, and for any results, which I don't know why he would do that. He has a focus, but and Soontir has still not rolled a blank result so far. I think he's 9 for 9 in paints. Luke has an evade and a force. Takes. It does take a crit though on the shields still, or under the shields, and that's half on Luke. And it's got to do it. Stun pilot.
Stunned. Okay.
Still a lot of time left, but man, you have to get something. There has to be some sort of Hail Mary here. Oh, and then he and then he eats at arc. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I forgot about that for a second. How could I?
So I guess
you just instinctive aim a proton torpedo, right?
I don't see what else you do here.
I mean, you do that, you have no mods. He's not going to do that. You got to be aggressive.
Yeah, I would launch the proton torpedo here.
2.
Because
Fair-off gets an auto evade. He's going to be fine. Fair-off's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, he technically takes 1 because he rolled too many dice. That's half. There you go. Up to 7. It's only 7-11.
Okay. There's some benefits for Steven here. Soontir and Vader are both now facing the wrong way. Benthic's gonna die. So
so you lose another 3 points. Oh my God, Lee! Jesus Christ, that's gonna kill Benthic.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right. I do think it's fitting that when I talk about the extremities of TTS that we see a game where the aces don't roll a single. Not even an ace. Fair-off's just a fucking Reaper at I3, but some hot reds so far for sure. Cannot deny. I think the only blank result on an attack dice so far has been the reroll from Psy on the target lock spend.
Yeah, blank in the blank.
14-7.
Oh, and Sai gives a shot into Luke.
Yeah.
Or I guess you could take
if he rolls natties here, dude.
Luke's got stun pilot. All right.
Oh god, Wedge just sitting there. Oh,
Yeah, Wedge
terrible.
Did absolutely nothing this game besides have Vader.
Well, he hit Vader hard, and then he just decided to stress himself so that he couldn't turn around, and that's. Oh my god, bro! Jesus Christ, Palpatine! Just kill him! Just kill him! All right, Luke's gonna take a crit. I think that's range 3, isn't it?
Oh no, he ranged 1 into Wedge rather. So Luke didn't actually get
Wedge
his
takes
force back.
2. Okay.
Yeah, Wedge takes 2.
Why not? Why not shoot them all? Shoot them all.
Sure. Huh. Okay.
So I'm wondering, like, in the first turn, Steven dialed in I think, was it straight maneuver? Two straight with Hera, 1 straight with Wedge. So he was pretty much completely ignoring Vader and Soontir at the bottom of the board. So he must have been wanting to go all in on Psy. But then you had Luke turned in on Faroff, so he wasn't really facing Psy.
Yeah, I think we tunnel visioned on Luke getting swarm tactics. I'm not.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess that is what happened, right?
Yeah, because that one bank with Luke was like kind of the whole game. Oh, well, the Faroff play was the whole game, really, because that killed Hera and that spiraled out from there.
And then he had Vader, even though it was unmodded, he had Vader on 2-hole, and he shot at Psy.
Yeah, that was and tough.
Like, you know, and now Vader's running away, right? So like, when are you gonna have that opportunity again?
No.
Soontir is depleted. Make sure you guys give a deplete on Soontir, please. Might matter.
Yes.
Who knows?
Yeah, Soontir's not just free.
Faroff's gonna probably can't boost, so he probably just gets in Luke's face.
Yeah,
although
I mean,
Faroff's down to how much does Faroff have left? 4.
Should have 4.
So maybe you can kill him, but then Psy will kill you. So oof.
Yeah.
Although I don't see Faroff and Psy, it's gonna be hard for them to both clear maneuvers if they both want decent shots on Luke.
I think you stop with Psy. No, Psy's stressed. Because he bump focused.
So 3 talon. Oh, the other thing is I don't even think you get a shot with a 3 talon roll.
Yeah.
You don't even shoot.
This Wedge play is.
Yeah. Steven, you watch it back. I'm not trying to be hard on you. I'm just talking aloud. Definitely some things that going back probably would have changed.
Is Faroff stressed? Yes. Okay.
Geez, so harsh to your teammate. I know. You have no idea how bad I wanted this game. I mean, at least we got to it. So I appreciate Sam getting us there. Is nice. Just kind of fell apart here pretty quickly. Yeah, I mean, Lee has played this game very well. So rolling, I mean, when you do that and then you roll a little hotter than normal, nothing egregiously crazy hot, but still very good. You put yourself in a real good position to win games. That's the way it goes. Good decisions, good dice, always a good combo. Would rather have that than bad decisions, bad dice.
Oh wow.
At least he didn't lose the game by bringing something on the ban list, right?
Okay.
Who did that? Did somebody actually do that?
Shade.
No, I don't know. I actually don't know. Oh. It was his captain. Yeah, Sandy did that. I forgot. Yeah. That's the rules said you can't do that. I think we even mentioned Hera as an example of what you cannot bring. Yeah, that's true. What round is this? I think I'm behind on the round counter. 4, 5? 5. Ugh. Do you just barrel roll to get out of size arc? You only have one. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, I don't know what you do. I mean, you just hope that you can kill Faroff, I guess, but I don't. That's assuming Wedge has a shot. He's just gonna lock him. Okay, he's gonna hope. He's gonna hope for some luck.
I think that's the play you gotta make here. Town roll.
Yeah, there's Wedges. I don't think Wedge has a shot. Yeah. Womp 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 womp. Soon tier 2 hearts away.
Yeah, you're just protecting points at this point.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, Steven's next target priority, if Luke is even alive, would be Vader.
Yeah.
You get 2 more, it would be 10 to 15, and then having Sai gets you 2 more, and it'd be 12 to 15, then you get Vader, and then you would be tied.
Yeah.
So Vader's gonna ionize himself, okay.
Interesting.
Not that I think Luke can do much about that next turn, unless if he's still alive, I guess he could Talon roll.
Yeah, I don't think Vader's getting shot again this game.
Wedge does not have a shot on the ship he wants to shoot, so you can shoot at Sai, maybe try to get a couple points. It's range 3?
It is barely range 3.
Sai double evades incoming. Hit crit. He gets a reroll for something?
Why are we rerolling?
I'm not sure.
All right, sure. I'll take it.
Exactly sure. Oh, he has Predator. That's fun. Forgot about that.
Oh, Wedge does have Predator.
Yeah, there you go. So shield and crit, and that's half on Sai at least. See if the crit matters. Damage engine does not.
Yeah,
probably the one that they like the most. They don't care about hard turns usually, anyways. Luke. Remember, Faroff gets an auto evade here, so you gotta hope for some crits. Otherwise, you're just not gonna get them. Jokes on side, all of his turns are red, exactly. Precisely!
Right.
So, yikes! Not good. Spend lock on everything.
Yeah, this is why we took the lock.
Exactly. At least you have the lock.
Ugh.
1 crit. And he's going to kill Luke, probably. So,
yeah.
That's all you get. 1 crit into Sai. Console fire, or rather into Faroff. Console. This is where the fun begins.
Console.
Never punished.
Yeah. Oof.
So now 4 dice. Palpatine spent. There's no. Does he have a focus? He does, right? Faroff?
He should, yeah.
Some blanks at last. Spend the focus for 2. More blanks. Luke down to 1. What did Sai do? Sai doesn't have a focus. Sai doesn't have a lock.
Sai bumped his fair off.
Sai range 1 for the win. I believe this would be for the win. I think. No, actually, it wouldn't be. Oh.
Okay.
He needs to roll 1 paint. He does not. Oh no. Yikes. Oh, it's the game we're having. It's the game we are having. Down goes Luke. I'm not sure what we're holding on for a second. We're waiting. No, yeah, there we go. It was gonna say, are we not killing Luke? We are.
No, that is
18 to 10. And that'll be the game. Luke is not around near the center anymore. So 20 to 10, the final. Just not our game, to say the least. GG's.
No.
So Seven Sons are 2-1 in their division. We're 2-1 in ours. The only team that's undefeated in our division is the Peanut Jams, but they're due to lose at some point, maybe. David, you remember David? What are our locals? He's on that team.
Oh, nice.
Yep. That's what you get for daring to mention TTS dice and 3-1 to Discord. Dude, I mean, honestly, this backs up my point so well. This game was a great demonstration on extremities in terms of rolling the D words, as they say.
My favorite bias is confirmation bias.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, when you roll what you need result wise, it's easy to tell people, hey, don't complain about the dice. But then when you don't roll what you need, you'll be like, my dice. It's just like, no collusion. Yeah, right. The collusion was with your 12 for 12 with Soontier is the collusion. Flipster on the phone.
I mean, yeah, but who's counting?
Us. Literally us.
I'm like, wait a minute. I think that's like the 12th die of paint for Soontier. It's pretty good. When he does, I mean, he has rerolls, so you're probably fine. But it's just funny when you have like you don't even need to use them the whole game. It's really wild. It's pretty good.
That Natty, like what was it like? Natty hit crit from fair off onto the B wing onto the U wing.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. The double blank out by Luke, we cracked up laughing.
Yeah,
it was just
been there, done that many times.
Such a stupid way to end the game, but anyway, Steven was a fantastic sport as always. So,
yep. They want to see the dice stats. Okay, that's what the chat.
I was
says.
+6 and change. He was -1.
What was? Does it say the score for Reds? What were your Reds were -1?
Let's see. My Reds were +5.
Is that what's like really good? Is +5 like really good? I don't even know what that metric means. The score like, or the deluxe score.
Well, like the problem with even looking at this is like we can go all into it, but like there's no context here. Like you can blank out twice. By the end of when the game's over, your greens can totally come back, and it doesn't even matter.
That's what I was saying. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say in the team league chat earlier. That I was saying that on TTS, I find that there are a lot of swinging. There's a lot of swinginess, and people are like, "Well, it evens out." It's like, well, it'll even out when it's like one hit going through range 3 obstruct, and you roll 5 evades. It's like that. That's how that quote unquote evens out. It's not. It doesn't paint the full picture. So. Yeah,
it was all, but it's like mine was all paint. So like my blanks were 5 out of 10 out of expected 10.
That's
and
pretty
like,
good. Yeah.
You know, even like Vader on that stupid range 1 with the weapon failure, like it was focus, hit, crit. You know, it's just dumb. So I mean, we all know that like I diced him pretty hard here. Like I had a good strat going in. I got in his face.
You played really well. You played that really well.
And then it got weird with I did not expect Vader to take that clip. Advanced proton torpedo. I was like, oh, that is an arc. Look at that. So, but anyways,
yeah, I think that would have been ball game if Hera died and Wedge didn't have that APT shot. Like that was what was keeping Steven in the game from the first engage, because coming back from that would be really hard if you don't get to shoot anybody.
Yeah,
with a meaningful shot. So, Steven, I thought you were gonna shoot Vader with Benthic. Range 1 there. I was like, I know it was unmodded. But I was like, oh, maybe he's a chance.
That is. Oh, there he is.
I don't think I had Vader.
Yeah, range one. Vader bumped, and Benthic had a range one shot on him, but you shot at Soontir.